Trump is doing it for him.
Yeah, because they have the capability and the capacity to get their navy to do it.
Okay, we don't have
Europe
the
can
capacity.
also have the capacity to come together because they have that particular standing instruction already, protecting some places already, which they can now shift to that particular side. Although it's going to be very risky though, because
Yes,
all what the
if-
Iranians
if-
need to do is just to target one.
Nuke the place, nuke the ship.
No, they won't do that.
Oh, okay.
Just to target one with a drone or so. This is business landscape. Now, Trump has signaled that the US Navy may soon start escorting ships through the Strait of Hormuz. You heard that from us. President Donald Trump has indicated that the US Navy may escort vessels through the Strait of Hormuz to prevent disruption in global energy supply. The statement was shared on the Truth Social account and via the official White House X account on Tuesday, March 3rd, 2026. Now, the announcement comes amid rising regional tensions and escalating threats to maritime traffic in the Gulf. Shipping operators have faced growing uncertainty following targeted attacks in the area. Major marine insurers have also withdrawn war risk coverage in Iranian waters and the Gulf, prompting concern over safe passage of commercial vessels. Now, analysts are saying that a naval escort could stabilize shipping routes and reassure global energy markets.
Quite interesting.
Okay.
Protectionist.
The question we'll now start asking is this. If this should happen, payment will be involved.
Of course.
It's not going to happen for free.
It's not going to happen for free.
Okay, now, if they do it for their vessels, who will do it for ours?
We have a president, don't we?
Is it the one that will escort?
Trump is doing it for him.
Yeah, because they have the capability and the capacity to get their navy to do it.
Okay, we don't have
Europe
the
can
capacity.
also have the capacity to come together because they have that particular standing instruction already, protecting some places already, which they can now shift to that particular side. Although it's going to be very risky though, because
Yes,
all what the Iranians
if-
need to do is just to target one.
Nuke the place, nuke the ship.
No, they won't do that.
Oh, okay.
Just to target one with a drone or so. But how visible is this? Stopping the war and turning the ocean into a Boy Scout zone, which is easier?
We both know what started this war. It's not about one dictatorship or one person trying to take over the world or one person who has nuclear capabilities. You all know the reason why. And it's now reflecting. We have seen the reason why. That's why he's providing escorts. You say where your treasure is.
Your heart will be there also.
So where Trump's treasure is where his heart is. That's why he's. So, I mean, like you said, Europe might try to do it. It might be risky, but ours, well, I have no solution to that.
You might not have solutions to that. African countries, we need to really come together and see how we can protect African economy. Because a lot of things, when these things happen, it shows us the loopholes that face us on this side.
I think the truth about it is they saw this coming. This is a backup plan. This is a contingency plan. They already had this contingency plan in place. So, okay, they've done all the assessment that, okay, if this war starts, how might it affect us? Our assets, would they be targeted?
They knew
The Strait of Hormuz, will it become a war zone?
This is not the first time.
Yes.
This is not the second time.
So what can we do to ensure that business does not stop? It's all in the contingency plan. As a protectionist person that he is, he has, done the blueprint. The sad part is that, we all just woke up on Saturday morning and started seeing nukes flying everywhere, missiles flying.
Not nukes,
Not nukes, sorry.
Missiles.
Bombs flying everywhere. But they had already planned all this. I can bet you they planned it months back, not just 2 days or last week. They've done all the contingency plan, and that is a working president and a working government. Even though Trump and Israel has, somehow in Nigeria, what they call it, cobalized every other person. They've implicated every other person, and we are now stuck, or we're at the mercy of this war. because of the oil and every other thing. But we can only, I hope the UN now would sit and try and see how they can resolve this, how they can, but does UN, does President Trump, does he really have regards for the United Nations? That's another question we need to ask.
Okay. We really want to see the war stop.
Who's going to stop it? Israel?
The people that started it can't stop it. And we've seen some negative comments, and I won't call them condemnation. Yeah, at a point, condemnation coming from some European countries and some European presidents, and some backing out and saying no. But
China and Russia, they've been vocal.
Yeah, they've always been on the other side, side of the divide. We want to see an end to the conflict. We want to see an Iran that is also prosperous, in better hands. We want to see a Middle East that is not afraid of anybody arming themselves with nuclear capabilities. We want to see trade happen. If the president is saying we will put the Navy there, in my mind's mind, they have done that already. Yes. If they are not almost there.
Yes.
Because if you remember the last time there was bombing in Iran, this same issue happened and the Navy was on ground on that particular stretch. But covering that entire stretch is where there is a problem.
Maybe
because
they could have a partnership with Europe, a collaboration or something. They can all come together. Israel too. I mean, they put us in this mess.
So they come together and cover.
They come together and cover, you know.
And like
it's a form of insurance.
Like the private sector, they'll now toll the place. Okay. So Africa, we need to wake up.